point, and I'm going to turn this over to you, Councilman Anthony. So you may see. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
I'm actually shocked that Mr. Lucchesi would pay you to come up here and actually make those comments. I mean, this has been going on for, I don't know where he is, doesn't really matter, but this has been going on for a year. In September, if he had stopped renting his house the first time he was noticed, we wouldn't even be here today. So hold on, let me just finish my stuff here. Sure. So we wouldn't even be here today. But he ignored that notice, he ignored 12 other notices, he ignored inspections. He could really give a crap what the city of Las Vegas said to him. And he just rented this place out with no regard for the city of Las Vegas and no regard for his neighbors. In fact, let me read you one of the complaints about Mr. Lucchesi, because it's not his house, it's him. It's become horribly annoying. The noise is deafening. Numerous cars are parked in the street, causing a traffic problem. The house appears to be rented almost every single day. And this is after he was noticed he can't be a short-term rental. I mean, this is a perfect example of a bad actor in a short-term rental situation. And the interesting thing is, according to Airbnb, you did a subpoena on Airbnb, and they responded, and he made around almost about $50,000 in short-term rentals, I think you told me. HomeAway was issued a subpoena. They didn't respond, so I'll just estimate he made about the same amount.
Correct.
Okay.
So the fines and inspection fees are about what he made on that particular short-term rental.
Sure.
So again, this is an example of a bad guy in a bad neighborhood that causes a lot of trouble, doesn't listen to the city of Las Vegas. So so Vicki, the room tax and interest that you mentioned, is that part of the fine and inspection?
That is not part of our lien. Business license will contact the property owner after this hearing and make arrangements for them to make payment to the city
Okay, so you will
for the
take
outstanding
care of that.
amount. They can also file their own lien against the property owner.
And I might ask.
So I'm going to make a motion when you're ready.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to, excuse me one second. It is up to you. I've closed public comment. This apparently might be Mr. Lucchesi, I'm not sure, but I'm going to turn to you. It's up to you. Do you want to hear him at this late time?
That's up to you, Mayor. I'm ready to make a motion. I've heard from his representative. I'm ready to make a motion.
Okay,
so
why
that's
don't
up
you
to
go ahead and make your motion?
Okay, I'll make a motion that we assess the total fine, $96,000, as well as the inspection, $1,428. If my math is correct, that will be a total assessment on the property of $97,428.
Correct.
Is that correct, Vicki?
That is correct.
Okay, that is my motion.
Okay, there's a motion. Please vote and please post. That motion carries. Now, one of the reasons I allowed that process to go through was because of the fact you heard your representative say you were here. That was your time to come up here and speak on your own behalf if, in fact, you are Mr. Lucchesi.
Well, I don't understand the process. He told me to sit down and...
Okay.
Because I'm here, and Mr. Anthony did
this
not
man's
allow a
saying I'm a bad
response.
guy, which is not true at all.
Okay,
I was not
well,
allowed to
it's
And I was
been-
on the
it's
property
been-
in
okay,
August and September.
Excuse me.
I had a
excuse
guest
me.
from...
Okay, all I'm saying to you is at this point, if you will go and talk with Mrs. Zuna with any issues that you might have. She could then, if in fact it is meritorious, she could then address it with Councilman Anthony. At this point, that motion was made, and you have been here, and you had the appropriate time to come up, which you didn't, and so the motion carries. So if you will be good enough to meet with him and his representative to try to explain and hear what he has to say, and if there's any reason to contact then Councilman Anthony, if you will do it, please. Okay, we will now move on to agenda item 39. Okay, 39, public hearing and discussion possible action regarding a nuisance notice